For dinner tonight, I decided to let my son actually help me cook dinner because this little boy right here needed something to do. So tonight we're making some chicken, some mac and cheese, and some green beans for vegetables. I let him help me shred the cheese. Now, he was having a little bit of an issue actually doing it. So I knew if I would have let him just sit there and do the whole thing, we would have been there forever. So I just hurry up and tried to get as much done as I could. I still let him help me, but he definitely opened up the cheese for me. I let him do a little bit at a time, and then I just finished the rest. This little boy definitely loves to cook, and he loves helping me with little things. He was helping me throw stuff in the garbage, so he was helping me clean up. I mean, I love doing this because this also gives us time to like bond together. Now this part, I don't know why I let him do it. I let him put a little bit of salt in the water because when I make mac and cheese, I put salt in the water so the macaroni noodles can boil and they're not so bland. But he ended up putting the whole thing of salt in the water, so I'm like, okay, we're gonna have to have boundaries here or something. After the macaroni noodles were done, it was time to make the cheese sauce. So I let him pour some milk, some heavy cream in the pan, and then I let him help me put the cheese in it. Well, really, he put most of the cheese in it up until the end of it because the cheese was starting to get on the stove and it was burning. So I'm like, let me just get the rest of the cheese in it before all of the cheese is cooking on the stove. Now the cheese sauce, well, the cheese melted really fast, so I went ahead and put the noodles in the pot myself. And I wasn't originally gonna do this, but I ended up wanting to bake the macaroni and cheese, so I put it in another pan and I sprinkled some more shredded cheese on top of the macaroni, and this is what it looked like before it went in the oven. I put that in the oven, and then I took the chicken out, looked at it, and then I flipped them over, and then it was time to make the vegetables. Funny thing about this, when I went to make the vegetables and I had my son help me, he literally helped me with a little bit, and then he ended up leaving. Everything else he stayed for, and then when it came time to like watch the vegetables and stir the vegetables after a while, he just pretty much said, I'm done helping you. But as you could tell, he had a ball seasoning the food, all the food. Now this is what everything looked like when this was done. I did end up putting a little bit of barbecue sauce on the chicken, on half the chicken, because sometimes some people want barbecue sauce and sometimes they don't. But this is how the food came out. It was really good, but my son did not eat any of it.